And it's time to get off the shelves and get off the racks and get to the buy-in stables. It's used gear bonanza. It's coming at you hard and fast. Hey, it's me, Baxter.
And me, Jonathan.
That's a good name. Good name. Isn't he like the guy that everybody kind of wants to be and every girl wants to, you know, anyway, let's continue. That happened this weekend with his wife around. It was so great. It was, I love it. I would pay a girl to do that.
You could do that probably.
Please, let's go to a coffee shop and have just girls like talking good stuff about me. Anyway, used gear is starting to hit the market again, finally, from the sort of explosion of new players coming in.
Yeah.
A lot of folks came in. A lot of folks realized, hey, this wasn't for them. Not as many as you think. The death rate of new guitar players is not as bad as it used to be. It used to be
Really?
like 90%.
Has that gone? The attrition rate's gone down.
Attrition rate is diminished, so that's good.
Good to know.
But a lot of folks just bought mad amounts of guitars. Mad amounts.
It's weird that you say that because, you know, I'm always on the marketplace buy sell trade groups on especially the local ones, and there's so many. You know, bought this and it just sat in my house, still new, still has the tags, never been played, never been gigged.
Never even unboxed it.
I mean, like, you know, the amps with the little thing on the top still from Fender that tells you the little preferred settings.
I kind of like those though, because they do help me a bit. It makes me happy. Continue.
I get a Chicago blues tone from
I need
Fender
that
Bassman.
help.
It's great. You just have to be able to turn it up all the way. It's fine. But yeah, I mean, so like there's obviously plenty of stuff out there that's
good stuff.
I think some of these guys bought this stuff and then realized, wow, this is like too much for my home, for my hobby.
Well, we had that one fella that bought 53 or 4 guitars in the course of 12 months.
Yeah.
Not from us. We would stop. We had to put a squash order on him too. It was insane.
Like a good bartender. Hey, you're done.
You're not driving home, son. Give me the credit card.
Yeah.
That's the comparison of the keys. But no, it's so because we've noticed it in the shop. It's great. We're getting some good used pieces. We've noticed it online where we're comping out prices too, just against things like there's existing. So if you're hunting for cool used stuff right now, get out there.
Right.
It's like don't be afraid. It's sort of a fun land right now. And if you're selling used gear, like you can't be holding on to those sort of 2021 prices in your head anymore.
I was gonna say, so do you think? Because for a while, used stuff was like through the roof price wise.
You were paying used the same as new.
Yeah.
For a minute, I was like, all right, cool.
Or sometimes even more just to get it now.
Yeah.
Just to not have
pedals,
to wait. Right.
In particular.
So things are kind of creeping down. So good.
And this is the best
Good
possible
if you're
news.
buying. Maybe not so good if you're selling.
I feel like it's good if you're selling because you might be bartering, you might be trading. Again, I'm an eternal optimist. You know, the sky could be falling down, the flames coming down. I'm like, wow, look at this is brighter. It's not as cold as it used to be.
I do think there are trade deals to be made because for a while it seemed like everything was no trades, cash only, you know, and now it's like, shoot me a message.
I did see that one thing on Reverb, the guy's like, no trades except for weed. And I was like, I respected that. That was really funny and it had me laughing for a good.
Gotta have priorities, gotta know what you want. There you go.
No, I like it. So it's we're all, first and foremost, we're guitar lovers and gear hunters and just gear lovers. And you know, like Derek's looking for amps right now, or an amp. And I'm looking for amps always. Johnny, like you're kind of like you were crushing on some Two Rocks there for a bit. We'll keep that. Let's fire that down. Though we're gonna hose that down.
I've moved on. I'm back to Fender.
Oh
I realized I need some Fender love in my life.
You gotta have a little Fender in your life.
You know, that's all.
It is tough. We were talking about that earlier. That's a whole video. Like when you do all these other amps, then we all come back to Fender.
My brain is kind of thinking the perfect mix of things would be my M80, my Magneton.
Yes.
And a Bassman.
Ooh.
On an AB pedal. Ooh. Yeah, I know.
With an attenuator in the basement, so you could dime it.
Maybe. I don't know though, because the M80 does my dirty thing. I think I just want to get it to like edge of like nice and warm and fat.
That's still ear splitting loud.
It is. I'm okay with that.
Okay, good. Get a Plexi.
Yeah.
Little Zach. Zach Person had a little Plexi in front of his amp.
It was Plexi, not a Plexi the amp, plexiglass.
Then he slipped on it when he was breaking it. He was like watching him ice skate across the stage at the brewery the other day. I had a good chuckle.
I don't want a tone shield.
What's a tone shield?
This guy makes them. I think I've messaged with him before, but it's like sits in front of your amp like this thing, and there's a place to put your microphone, and it disperses it up to you, you know, and breaks it up. So it's not the full shield. It's just like this little thing, and
that's cool.
It's Super cool.
We should. If you're the Tone Shield
you're
manufacturer,
watching,
or if you're a friend,
us
reach
up.
out to us. We'll connect something. Maybe do an old product review,
Ooh.
and we'll get paid for it, and we'll do some links for it, and then we're gonna say it's a bad guitar shield.
Shield, the bad amp shield. Bad amp shield.
Gotta watch another video for that.
It's not gonna be bad. It's gonna be great.
Usually, like you're digging on the brown box, right?
I love the brown.
I think that's like changed your whole setup at home.
it has indeed.
I think that'd be awesome for my rig. I think we need to get some over here.
We probably should. We could hit Clark up.
Yeah, tell Clark we need some help.
Clark.
Because we get some noises over here too with the different wiring. That could be
I imagine Clark would help us.
brown box scheming.
Brown
Just need like
boxes.
12 of them for all the amps. Anyway, so if you're hunting for affordable entry-level acoustic guitars, plethora of them out right now. A plethora.
Yep.
I'm gonna use that word a lot today. If you're hunting for electric guitars, it's not quite as many, but it's climbing up. Amps are a little bit scarce compared to that, but like they're getting better.
Yeah.
For some pre-owned ones right now, and it's such all the guys we've talked to online too about trying to buy stuff or trade stuff, they've been super nice. It's been, I think everyone that came into the market are like nice new people. You know,
They're not jaded and
no,
buried.
exactly. They're like, oh no, that sounds like
Screw
a fair.
you.
That's cool. Yeah, I'll definitely trade that, or I'll buy that, or I'll sell that. It's been really pleasant.
Yeah.
It's been So it's like, so if you're scared of talking to these folks selling stuff on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, Reverb, eBay, or the Sweetwater Gear Exchange,
I kind of want to try. I need to try the Sweetwater Gear
you
Exchange.
should be wearing your shirt.
I should be.
We
It's,
have
it's Craigslist. I guess people still use Craigslist. I'm just so
God,
scared
yeah.
of Craigslist.
Well, that's where you get like murdered.
Let's meet at the Piggly Wiggly parking lot.
Hey, Derek and I met at the Walmart in Rayford and got some 50s Gibson stuff. It was awesome. It was a romantic day.
Buy together.
That was a good buy. Like, and we were trying to find each other. Like, we were there. It was romantic. It was like going to the drive-in together. Like, but
There's
we
so many things
with a
about
lot
it.
more tooting.
Right.
We like to toot in the car together. It's fun. It's like a contest to see who does it without sharding.
Hotboxing.
Is that what it's called? Hot box?
Where you just roll the windows up and turn all
Oh, yeah.
the heat on
And then toot.
then have at it.
I've had it. I've had two
I,
meetings at the parking lot at the Walmart in Rayford.
Threaten my children with that all the time. They think it's hilarious. But
Yeah, my
also
kids love
terrifying.
it.
Yeah.
Your wife doesn't like it so
No,
much, probably.
nah.
Yeah, my
Can't do it with
kids
her.
think that's fun.
Just the kids.
Yeah, I like to crop dust my children sometimes too. It's an enjoyable thing.
It is.
It's just funny.
They just think it's the best thing ever. They're like, oh my
Oh,
god. this is
Dad!
great.
If I burp,
Anything
it's right in
about
their
it.
face.
Yeah,
It's just
right.
it's part of what I do.
good.
Anyway,
It's good for 'em.
So yeah, don't be afraid to jump in the water. This is the best time. It's not like you're getting these best deals, but there's a lot of stuff out there, and you're getting better deals than you were 2 years ago. And when in history do you usually get told, "Hey, prices have gone down a bit"?
I just think too, man, if you got stuff that you kind of want to get rid of, now is probably the time to trade. Because some of these folks aren't getting out of guitar. They've just realized the stuff they all bought is not necessarily the stuff for them.
They're realizing what a lot of us take a lifetime to realize. Wait, I buy too much stuff.
Buy too much or I bought the wrong things.
And you just
Or,
gotta let
you
it
know.
go sometimes, and that's okay. You just let it go to the universe and have fun with it, and you're gonna bring some joy to someone else.
Somewhere.
So again, and if you haven't tried it, try the Sweetwater Gear Exchange. And click below. There's no affiliate links. You can just click below. And you see the comments.
Oddly enough.
Yeah, but check out the Sweetwater. They're friends of ours, so I'm just saying go check them out.
Now-
They're nice guys.
It's like we're pals to Sweetwater. Now, our friend Kevin sent me a message the other day because he saw you were there.
Oh, cool.
He was sad you didn't get to come on a weekday because he could have sent hello.
I know. Well,
That's okay.
all of our fake friends at Sweetwater that didn't come and hang out with us on the weekend, the real friends, they could come on their day off. Like, no, we don't come on our day off.
I don't blame him.
We have to not have we
fine.
can't drink that Kool-Aid on the day off. We gotta leave. No,
That's
it's all-
probably best. Best to have boundaries.
They missed me do the slide like 8 times.
I would have liked to seen you do the slide.
You would have done the slide 8 times
I would've
too.
done the slide, yeah.
It's so much fun. If you're ever in Fort Wayne, you have to go by Sweetwater
Do the slide.
and ask
Can
for.
anyone do the slide?
Yes.
Really? Just
Yes.
walk in and do the
There's
slide?
just kids doing it. It was awesome. I was pushing kids out of my way. Like, bam, bam, get out of the way.
As it should
Get
be.
on the slide.
Survival
check
of the
them
fittest.
out. Check out Reverb. Those guys are all nice too, and they're an easy team to work with. You gotta look out the fees. The thing with Sweetwater is neat is if you're looking for if you're looking for Sweetwater gear.
Yep.
Because then if you trade your stuff, and you can use that money and get no commission goes to the Sweetwater at all.
Yep.
If you transition to Sweetwater bucks or whatever they call it. I'm calling it Sweetwater swag. Or you can just get all Sweetwater t-shirts.
It'd be
I don't know.
hilarious.
That's
That'd
all.
be your whole wardrobe.
and try to get it quick, get the stuff used quick, because like as we found out, some of the stuff we're trying to get to, people are like, actually I changed mine. I started playing it last night. I'm like, no, I really wanted that cool thing you have, but flummoxed. That's what I have to say, flummoxed. I didn't get it.
Can't get rid of it.
I need to stop the gear lust. It's in me harder. The older I get, like the worse it gets, I feel like.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Just fun. Maybe it's because there's
Like, why shouldn't I have it? Why shouldn't I have this thing?
there's so little time left in my life. I just want to take advantage. I do. I feel like the clock is ticking faster and faster. I just want to enjoy every little bit of sound and every little thing I've never gotten to play. I still want to play a Languedoc guitar at some point.
I saw some Languedoc like clone the other day, and I thought, I was like, oh, Baxter Light. It was like $1,200.
I know. I've seen there's some Languedoc clones, but then,
But it's not, it's not a Languedoc.
I know. I guess you could say like the TS1 is sort of an Overdrive special clone, but I would say possibly better. If you have a TS1, consider yourself very
words.
lucky. You are in the privileged few.
I think I can enjoy a TS1.
No, we sold one the other day, and the serial number was like 100 something for like the combos. Like, there's not many out there.
There's really not.
There's not. If you can get one,
No.
like, and thank God the one that we got came in and went to one of our friends. It was kind of amazing, which made me thrilled and happy.
Yep.
Yeah. So are you gonna buy some used gear during this time?
Absolutely.
What are you gonna get?
I don't know.
What are you hunting for? Are you still gonna stick with your Taylor?
No.
Are you gonna switch guitars? You think going Gibson or Martin?
I could go either way.
Tough choice.
I mean, part of me wants to just hang on to the Taylor because it's such a good, like, little.
It is a great live
workhorse
guitar.
You know what I mean? Or like, I'm not too worried about it if I go somewhere outside or something. But
But even if you get like a cheap, like sort of
I mean, I
Martin or a beat up
I'd
Gibson,
like to have an old Gibson.
that sort of fits you.
My problem is I'm spoiled. So I'm like, oh yeah, I just want the Murphy left.
You
It's
don't
only
get that one. You don't get that.
$7,000. No, I can't.
When,
do that.
when Derek and I were playing them, we were like, man, these are awesome. And they're like, yeah, you can have discount on everything except for that. I was like, I know. That's the one we want, though. So Derek and I left empty-handed.
If I could find the right like J45 or like Southern Jumbo, I just have to stop.
So if
being
you're
cool.
selling one out there and you're watching this video, just give us a reach and say, hey, Johnny Rob, check out my toy.
Here's a guitar.
If you want to buy this thing, I'm selling.
Yep.
So let us know. Go out there and journey. Find some stuff. Find some fun too. You might even, this is weird, bear with me, you might make a new friend.
Ooh,
I have made friends through this strange process.
you can't make friends.
We've met some of my favorite people I've met in this universe. I met through this guitar shop. It started off as a customer, and now they're part of our dysfunctional friend group.
Even, I mean, I've had some good friends that our first interaction was like trading amps in a parking lot, like in Nashville. So
I just like these parking lot trade stores. They're fun.
they are fun.
Why do we do it in parking lots?
I don't know. I don't know why you feel like you could get killed less easily in a parking lot because I feel like
Is that what it is?
Probably-
Is that why people?
I think
would
so. It's like, oh, don't let them come to your house, But
Okay, I didn't even know. We just met there because that's where the person lived in that area. So we're like, we'll meet you over.
yeah,
And we go to people's houses
yeah.
all the
I've
time
been
to
people's houses,
to buy
basements.
guitars and things. But yeah, have fun out there. Enjoy. Make friends. Don't make frenemies. Make friends.
Frenemies.
And have a good time out there. And get some new gear and share with us. Share with your buddies the new toys you get. And make it an experience that's to be remembered. Just like the Great Wolf Lodge.
Just like that's. Don't you make fun of the Great Wolf Lodge? It's fantastic.
I'm not in the Wizard Quest, whatever that was called. Magic Quest.
Magic Quest.
Oh, it's the jam, man.
Your little wand.
If you're near Concord/Charlotte, you Great Wolf Lodge it up. It's right next to the NASCAR track. That stole it from Rockingham, so I'm kind of
pretty
bitter.
good.
Bastards.
It's okay.
They'll come back to the Rock.
It's coming back. There's been a lot of. There was a Richard Petty quote that just got
What?
people stirred up. He was saying of all the old tracks, he'd like to see him run Rockingham again.
It's one of the greatest. And that's where NASCAR belongs. And that's where NASCAR lives. And that's where dreams come alive. Drop right here. NASCAR Rockingham. It's true. God bless America. Hey, click like, subscribe.
Hit the bell.
And thanks again for joining us. Enjoy the gear lust and the gear hunts. Peace be with you all. And to all a good night.